Hello Diamonds and welcome back to Echo 11.1. It's actually the new update that came out that introduced a lot of new things, so I thought that a quick overview of what is really happening. So I did spawn the usual set of everything, but of course the boxes don't have everything inside, which we'll discover very soon. So first of all is vehicles like usual. The trailer still hasn't been added. I hope they will do it soon. Then I know that they did some rework on the powered cards. The icon is still the same, but the item, as it is very different. As you can see, it no longer has the canopy, and it looks way better. I do like this look more. Then I will quickly spawn other vehicles out as well, because we will have some fun with them later. You might already see that they have like really unique color schemes. So it definitely has changed. This is not a default red anymore. This also looks very, very different in many ways. So yeah, we can see what can be done with those. But of course, not every vehicle has the changes that were added in this version. So at the moment, there's no change for the excavator, the crane, or any water vehicles. So I did try those before, just to see if there's anything else or not. But yeah, I want to put them all out. So actually, small cart I never tested. Might work as well. Ooh, it does look new with all the new wheels and stuff. So skid as well. Okay. Actually looks quite nice. It's so different look in this version. And of course, I'm blazing into the bushes, so I will need to remove the bushes. Anyway, so all the vehicles that I know can be added, I've taken out, but let's take also the wheelbarrow and plow. So those I don't know if they have any stuff or not. Maybe not. Then next, where's the tools one? Always forget the tools position. Those items. Okay, tools. So we'll need this one. And definitely this one as well, but I will put it away at the moment because it does have certain bugs that I do not like. And new item, remote detonator, is again something that we kind of have been teased a lot with the random items that we have in the game. Like here's the blasting charge, which is again something that we don't have. So this is not what is connected to this one. This one needs mining charges. So kind of different item, which as far as I've checked all those chests, I cannot find that item itself. So it needs to be spawned in separately, but those can be made. So it's not like it's impossible situation like with some of the items. Yeah, there's no blasting charges everywhere, or the mining charges. So let's spawn them in. So let's see, it was give mining charge. I think it is mining charges. Or was it mining charge? Yeah, mining charge. So yeah, as you can see, there's new item now. And yeah. So this one can be made on electric machinist table. And it will require dynamite, blasting cap, plastic, and some circuits. Because well, you need remote detonation. So I will quickly remove some stuff here. Some of the bushes. Okay, it did have a little bit of issues. So I will fill in the holes. Okay, nicer. That looks kind of good place. Anyway, I will go further away from the vehicles because I actually didn't test these vehicles if those get affected. But like all the building blocks, they do get affected. So quick show what it does. So we place one of those. We take our remote detonator. We can link to it. So if you go inside, it also shows that it has been linked to this detonator. And then we run away, like in normal mining situations. And yeah, I don't know why the game likes to have in a chest. Anyway, let's press the button. This big bang, a lot of smoke, and all the rocks are now crushed. So I think we don't need any crushing facilities anymore. We just need those. It's quite a lot of fun. And yeah, you can chain multiple ones together. But of course, they do have some limitations. Like you cannot just keep exploding them on the bottom and then dig the hole deeper. You actually have to make space around it where it can put all the extra pieces. So yeah, it's a little bit limiting. And yeah, you can destroy buildings with that as well, except doors. Doors, for some reason, cannot be changed. You cannot place those in the water, because in the water it will show that it cannot be placed there. Yeah, can't place there, blocked by water. So that's one thing. With trees, it somewhat works. So I will do the test with this one. Because in my test, I used one of those big old redwood crows. Ooh. And yeah, here you can see the same. So it literally cuts the tree off, but that's it. You cannot destroy the stumps, unfortunately. But yeah, the tree itself is loose, but for some reason it's not falling. Ah, this tree got cut as well. Okay. That's kind of easy to cut trees. But yeah, the stumps, that's definitely a problem. I hope it gets amended as well in the future. Like the stumps need to be destroyable. But yeah, now to the other core elements that I think most of us have been looking forward, which is painting all the vehicles. So I will take the paint tool. I take the dev one because then we don't need to make extra colors. But all the paint tools, they have one big issue, and it is that once you have it and you open something and you use the tab, it doesn't close the window anymore. Whilst before using it, you could. So I hope this bug, which has been around since the painting was introduced in Echo 11, that it gets fixed, because we need the tab to close all the containers. But anyway, to look a bit closer, those chests can be painted as well. And you can see that on the bottom we have something called Area 1, Area 2, Area 3, and all areas. Which actually means that those chests can have up to 3 different paints. So let's see. First one we do black, then shift scroll. We go to the second area. I'll make it red in color. Or like, yeah, it looks a bit magenta. And then last color should be maybe yellow. So as you can see, you can have 3 different colors. So you can separate things like, let's say lead depends on what like the base type is, and then you can use like the frame for like the level or something, and yeah. And maybe the main color for like, is it something you sell or not sell? There's a lot of options you can use. But yeah, this is something that I do like. Now, what about this? Ooh, this one has some parts that you can easily color. That's good. So I made it all yellow, but you can make any color you want. And yeah, so it's only like the main wheel part that touches the ground that is not painted. But everything else is. What about this one? Ooh. Yeah, it's also places where you can and cannot paint. So it's not always possible. So I'm trying to click, nothing happens. And I'm not sure what part makes it do that. So with this one, it's very difficult to determine, unfortunately. Okay, we got it painted at least. So yeah, it's kind of unique color. And yeah, I do like the look of it. It's really fancy. And yeah, I'm making everything yellow, it seems. So let's take something else. Like, let's take this blue. A unique color. So yeah, with the regular cards, it's quite the same. You can paint all the different pieces. And yeah, some metal parts stay black. And it looks kind of nice, even when solid color. This one, we can do exactly the same. But this one is fully colored. Like, even the wheels themselves, I would probably redecorate this part to be like non-paintable because it will wear off. Now, coming back to this thing, it's kind of nice, it also shows you the preview. So, different parts again. And yeah, it looks kind of fake now because it's too much. I think those connection parts, they should still be metal look because it would make more sense. And yeah, it's a bit too much. And yeah, with the tractor, if you click in this part, you cannot. But if you go for the engine, then you can start painting it. So if anyone wants to have their own tractor that has like either the crane of like John Deere or Fendt or something, and red of like some others, so you can easily select the colors and make it look exactly as you wish. And you can do, of course, all the areas in one go as well. So yeah, kind of fancy. Because I know that some tractors have like red color, which is also kind of cool. But steering wheel, I probably would like black. Anyway, next is this card. And yeah, again, you have to click on the storage area because otherwise it will not function. And did I accidentally paint everything again? It seems so. So yeah, you can do the bed, you can do the frame, and rest of the frame. Yeah, all the other vehicles are pretty much the same. You can paint the parts as you wish. Actually, the golden one looks kind of fancy. I do like it. And then, of course, the main vehicle as well. And then, if you go to the last one, then we can do more pieces of the frame. No rims, unfortunately. I wish they allowed to change the rim color as well on those trucks. Maybe in the future. But yeah, this is pretty much what you can color on the vehicle side now. And one thing just before we finish it off is to test if it affects vehicles. So I do not know. It shouldn't, but it might. Let's see. Well, it does not. The vehicles are still intact. And part-wise, everything is still the same. Now we also have the bounty system, so you can ask someone skilled to do the repair for you. So if you want mechanics to be able to repair your vehicle for you, you just click here, you set your price, your credits, your accounts, and allow repair when the durability drops below a certain percentage. And yeah, so this is something new that I didn't notice before. And it's kind of fancy. Otherwise, everything else is exactly the same. No change, really. And yeah, status has all the working parts. And yeah, I forgot that tab cannot close it anymore. And yeah, it also has, like, now when you set up the server, you have the question. Like, you can set up so either the vehicles will consume more fuel when the parts are degraded, or when they're fully degraded, the car or vehicle doesn't work at all. So those are the two options there. And yeah, I think it's kind of cool to have bus variants available. Because, yeah, you break down in the middle of the road, you have to call for mechanic. Sounds kind of like realistic situation. But yeah, so this is pretty much what we have in this update. So I'm thinking about updating the community server as well. So if you want to test it out there, feel free. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.